anti-life equation.
I'd have thought that obvious. Life minus free will equals anti-life. But the formula must be tested.
And he has gone
What just happened?
Another proof. Clearly, Mother Box is still connected to the source of all life. But without the unfortunate technological safeguards Metron built into all non-organic Mother and Father Boxes.
So Halo's organics make her the key to this anti-life equation.
With her connection to the source of life repolarized? I believe it does. The ghost dimension plus Halo equals anti-life. But one final test remains. Do you have truths you wish to share with your children, Doctor?
No,
Don't be modest, dear. Spill your secrets.
I only wanted to protect meine Kinder. For Tara and Brion are mine. My creations. After Bedlam abducted the princess and brought her to my lab, I destroyed the old Tara. Drowned her. What emerged was not the Markov's human daughter. No. Tara was reborn as a metahuman. A metahuman I had brought into this world. She was now my daughter. But when Baron Bedlam stole my girl away from me, I swore revenge upon him, but needed to forge a new weapon to get it. Brion is such a sweet boy at heart that manipulating him was child's play. I planted seeds, subtly leading him to beg to become a meta. When he had second thoughts, I took the difficult decision out of his hands and brought my son into this world. But the Markovs were hardly my only subjects. There was also Gabrielle. After the king and queen's assassination, the Lamb wanted any potential witnesses removed. Gabrielle was sent to me, but she tested negative for the metagene. She was useless. Bedlam's thug wanted to shoot her right there in my lab, but that would have made a mess. So I put her to sleep with an overdose of morphine. It was a lovely surprise to learn you had survived to become a metahuman. I reasoned your genetic test had produced a false negative, and that the morphine activated your metagene. I believed with all my heart that Gabrielle had been reborn as my daughter Violet. Just as Brion had been reborn as my son. But how was I to stay near you both, let alone find Tara? So I seduced Jeff, used him to reunite with my children. But after learning the truth about Gabrielle and the spirit of the mother box within her, I began to suspect Violet might not be my child, my creation at all. To be certain, I tested Violet's hair follicles and discovered my initial diagnosis was correct. Gabrielle never had the metagene. The girl was some kind of sick joke, a corpse revivified by an alien machine. And worse, this thing was dating my son. I had to separate them. So I lied, telling her she was dying, even convincing her not to burden her friends with her illness. Anything to keep her dependent on me and drive a wedge between this pretender and my boy. But I knew this subterfuge couldn't last. And now that I was reunited with my children, I was impatient to create more. I contacted Ultra Humanite, and in exchange for delivering this mother box girl up to him, he agreed to arrange our exit and set us up somewhere I could continue my work, increasing the size of our family. I'm sorry about the control chips, but I couldn't take the chance of losing you again. In time, I'm sure they'll no longer be necessary.
Of that I am now certain. Overlord, take us back. Secrets can be such a burden, Helga. You had to know your words would make your children despise you forever, but you kept right on talking. I suppose you hate me for that. Answer truthfully now.
Yes.
But would you do absolutely anything for me?
Yes.